I need all the cool kids in the class to come to the front of the classroom really quick. It's education time. When I first ever did a video with the title Panty Droppers a few years ago, I'm going to insert the clip here because I said clearly that a fragrance alone won't drop a woman's panties. This is the first time I ever did a video with this title. So let's roll the clip. All right, bring the camera in a little bit. All right, so here's the real, fellas. There is not a fragrance in the world that is going to single-handedly, by itself, drop a woman's panties, okay? That's just the reality of it, man. Now, of course, fragrances will enhance your overall appeal. Fragrances will help to get a woman's attention and the whole nine, but guys, fragrances alone not dropping panties, all right? So even with me giving that disclaimer, there have been, and we're doing this for the lames. This is all the cool kids, we're doing it for the lames, all right? Still had a lot of naysayers to come and echo the same sentiment of something I had already said. What they need to understand is that the cool kids, the guys with some swag, we already know that. But because we got swag, we know that. So lames, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, Panty Droppers 2024. Let's get it. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Darren. I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. We talk about fashion on this channel. But of course, grooming, fragrances. I'm gonna have you looking good and smelling great. If you're into that, man, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications so that way anytime I upload a new video, you'll get notified. Guys, let's get into it, man. 2024 Panty Droppers. We're not giving the disclaimers anymore to the lanes, man. We're just gonna let them be what they are, and that's lame. You know what I mean? So 2024, man, I got 10 fragrances actually and one honorable mention that I want to talk about that's really been doing the thing, man. When you talk about panty droppers or really sexy fragrances, fragrances that get ladies' attention, you know, all of those things really, you know, kind of have a similar meaning when you talk about fragrances, conversation starters. But we're going to get into 10 fragrances in my collection and one honorable mention that I will put in that category. So if you want to see what's on the list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it. Lame, stay away. Lame, stay away. Lame, stay away. I'm gonna do the Bernie Mac dance. Lame, stay away. Lame. Let's get it.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into it. Panty Droppers, man, 2024. I just want to mention this as an honorable mention. I've been wearing it. Listen, I've been getting a lot of attention, a lot of compliments. I was coming out of the store one day. One lady was like, my God, that smells good. I'm going to show what I was wearing, man. This one right here from Versace. Eros Energy, definitely bringing the energy. And as you can see, there is big dent energy going on with this fragrance. I have had it only like 2 or 3 weeks. I've been rocking it, man. They like it. It has an Aventus kind of DNA, but of course it has that very polarizing lemon note that kind of lasts for the duration. So imagine Creed Aventus minus a pineapple, add in a bunch of lemons. It is what it is. The people speak on this kind of list. It's about what the people say, man. And ladies love this. So far, so good. So keep an eye on this one, fellas. And I like the price on it, 110 bucks from the brand of Versace. This is Eros Energy, and we definitely got big dent energy. All right, guys, this next fragrance that I put on this list, man, Panty Droppers 2024. It's been around for a while, but I've been rocking it more lately, and my gosh, it reminds me of why it's so good. From the brand of Bond No. 9. Get your nose on this, man. Greenwich Village. Greenwich Village, this is lychee, praline, vanilla, and in Brockton is some of the main notes. Kind of imagine a Baccarat Rouge 540 kind of DNA, but with a more sweeter scent profile. The lychee and the vanilla makes this more sweet than you would get with a Baccarat, but it definitely has those kind of similarities. All I can say, it's a compliment machine. It gets a lot of attention. So check it out from the brand of Bond No. 9. Greenwich Village. All right, guys, next up, this is a designer fragrance that was released this year, but I'm telling you guys, it works. I always say you can never go wrong with clean, fresh citrus, and that's what this is from the brand of Chanel. This is a L'Homme Sport Super Allegra. This stuff is fantastic. They've been loving it. This is grapefruit, this is cedarwood, musk, and sandalwood. Kind of has some similarities, as I said, with the original L'Homme Sport and L'Homme Sport Eau Extreme. It kind of has that creaminess in there. And of course the citrusy facets. Guys, I'm telling you, get it. Get it, get it, get it. Can't go wrong with this kind of scent profile. Trust your boy on this one from the brand of Chanel, L'Homme Sport Super Liquid. All right, guys, the next fragrance that I want to talk about goes into that sweet and sexy category. This is from the brand of Mind Games. This is French Defense. They're loving this one, my guy. This is black cherry, this is amber, rose, and cedarwood. Man, black cherry, sexier than cherry. It kind of has this dark, mysterious aspect to this cherry that you're gonna find in this fragrance. That's why when I hear black cherry, it's definitely giving me those darker, kind of mysterious vibes there. Absolutely love this stuff. Again, you can never go wrong with really sweet, and with sweet fragrances, dark sweet fragrances that kind of have that playful, flirtatious thing about it, and you can never go wrong with light, citrusy, fresh. Of course, this is the genre, of course, where you're going a little bit more dark and sexy and sweet, but the ladies have been digging this from the brand of Mind Games, French Defense. All right, guys, when I do a list like this, I always have to have a grown man sexy fragrance, and that's exactly what this is. Listen, this is not for the youngins out there. This is for the grown and sexy from the brand of BowTie Victorious, Green Sapphire. What you get here is raspberry, violet leaves, pine, cedarwood, and saffron are some of the main notes. Guys, this is super sexy. Imagine almost like a Tuscan leather kind of scent profile, but with more green, kind of earthy nuances to it. You definitely, of course, the saffron gives that leathery feel to it, but the pine in here, very, very green. Again, a little bit earthy nuances from this as well. Very woody, that cedarwood in here. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. This is grown man suit and tie sexy panty dropper right here. So if you kind of fit that description, man, the grown and sexy. If you wear a suit, throw this on, thank me later. From the brand of BowTie Victorious, this is Green Sapphire. All right, guys, this next fragrance is one of the latest additions to the Creed brand. This one is Absolute Aventus, and this is absolutely a panty dropper. What you get here, the nutmeg, cinnamon, pineapple, birch, black currant. So again, all those notes that you love from the original Aventus, and I always say all they did here was add those spices. The cinnamon, the nutmeg primarily, and the cloves kind of gives this allspice smell to the fragrance, and you mix that with the original Aventus DNA. And I'm talking about a good batch of Aventus, a classic batch of Aventus, and you get this absolutely spectacular. Ladies have been loving this one, man. So check it out. Get a sample. I know it's expensive, but get yourself a sample, man. You'll see what I'm talking about. This is from the brand of Creed. This is Absolute Aventus. This is absolutely a panty dropper. All right, guys, the next fragrance I'm on the list, I talked about this maybe a year or so ago, and it started to pick up a lot of steam here over the last couple months from the brand of Lumari Paris Porthole. Absolutely a panty dropper, man. This stuff right here is pineapple, passion fruit, ambergris, and caramel. This is so good. The fruity nuances up top is really what wins this over. Ladies just kind of drawn to it, man. Again, the fruity elements up top is sweet. It has that caramel there as well. This is one of those scent profiles that's just very mass appealing. Really hard for people you come into contact with not to like this or get their attention at least and make them inquire about it. So check it out from the brand of Lumari Paris. This is called Porthole. All right, guys, next up on the list, if I were doing these in order, this would be number one without a question. It is just insane and unbelievable how much attention this fragrance gets. It's from the brand of Louis Vuitton. Of course, we're talking about Lovers. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. It's different. Cedarwood, sandalwood, ginger, galbanum. This kicks Santal 33s behind, if you ask me. If you ask me, this stuff, I don't really have words for it. You know, There's only one time I worn this and not gotten a compliment. That was the first time I wore it. Only the first time. And this is a true story. That is the only time I did not get a compliment. I went out to dinner with the missus, and that may have been more environment. You know, I was with my lady and kind of stuff in a more intimate environment. So people don't typically, a lot of times, disturb you when you're kind of in that environment. Maybe the only reason I don't know, but any other time I worn it, compliments. Mass hysteria. Just try it. Try it. You'll see what I'm saying. From the brand Louis Vuitton. This is Lovers. All right, guys, with Louis Vuitton, we're going back to back like Drake, man. This one is called City of Stars. My God, this is good. This is good. Blood orange, tiare flower, violet, and sandalwood. Creamy, powdery. Creamy, powdery, beautiful floral essence to this one. Very lush. Just absolutely fantastic, man. Again, if you like powdery fragrances, you're going to love this stuff. This is one of the missus' favorite fragrances on me. She loves this stuff. I love this stuff. When I've worn it, I've gotten a lot of compliments on this one as well. Honestly, that's the case for a lot of the Louis Vuitton fragrances that I have in my collection. But anyway, guys, just get your nose on this stuff, man. You'll thank me later. It's from the brand of Louis Vuitton. This is City of Stars. All right, guys, when you talk about sexy fragrances, attention grabbers, panty droppers, anything like that, conversation starters, this is a fragrance that needs to be on a list like this. It is from the brand of Stephen Humbert Lucas. This is called God of Fire. God of Fire. And what you get with this one, guys, is mango, ginger, musk, and jasmine. The mango note, of course, is the major player here to my nose. You get that. The jasmine here is very, very, almost kind of gives this, again, enough, I would say lush as well, just sexiness. The jasmine here is really sexy when you combine the jasmine and the mango with this fragrance. This is just, again, one of those scent profiles. You smell it, it's got that sweetness to it as well, especially because of that mango. And a lot of people are just drawn to it. Really hard to wear it, especially if you're presenting yourself well and people not at least inquire, because it just smells that good. One of those scent profiles that catches people's attention. The sillage on this is intoxicating. So check this out, guys, from the brand of Stephen Humbert Lucas, God of Fire. All right, guys, and last but not least, I had to throw another kind of grown and sexy fragrance on this list. This is from the brand of BowTie, and this is Smoking Freaking Hot. This is apple, cinnamon, incense, vanilla, and moss, so they say smoke. But it's definitely got that incensey, smoky thing going. I've heard people describe it kind of like a hookah tobacco smoke, and I would definitely agree with that. But of course, you combine that with that sexiness from that apple cinnamon combination. You see that a lot in fragrances, but it's really different here because you have that smokiness to it, and then that green masculine oak moss on the dry down with some vanilla. This thing is absolutely sexy. Get your nose on it. It's from the brand of BowTie, and the name says it all. This is Smoking Hot. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today. As always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure, guys, you're sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.